She convinces her mother to go to the movies. She dismisses her mother and uses the restroom inside the theater. To get away, she goes to a drugstore. She queries the chemist regarding the use of the trigoxin medication. This is a muscle relaxant. The pharmacist also claims that trigoxin is only for canines. Chloe is unable to accept it. She inquires as to what would happen if a person consumed it. The chemist responds that it would cause paralysis. Chloe's thoughts vanish once more, and she begins to suspect that her mother is to blame for her immobility. Diane enters in the background and sneakily sedates Chloe before taking her home. Diane is out conducting errands when Chloe wakes up in bed and discovers her bedroom door locked. She removes 2 metal rods from the tool cabinet and uses them to pry open the lock after realizing she is the only person in the house. Diane is moving ahead of Chloe, so she is unable to open the entrance. She has blocked the entrance with a rake. Her only remaining escape route is now through the windows, and she intends to use them to climb to the top. She would rapidly become exhausted as a result of her paralysis and low blood sugar. She, therefore, makes time to consume so that she can refuel. She gets the necessary supplies ready after eating: an extension board, a bed sheet, a soldering iron, and a sip of water. Chloe finds it difficult to get close to Diane's room's windows. She starts by preheating the soldering iron before sticking it into the glass. The water in her mouth is then spitting onto the window glass. A breathtaking scene emerges. Suddenly, the window glass shattered into fragments. She drapes the bedsheet over the windowsill to protect herself from glass fragments. But as Chloe praises her intelligence, her breathlessness flares up. She left her nebulizer for asthma in her room. She stoops and reaches for the inhaler in her room. Despite suffering some injuries in the process, she somehow manages to leave the house. She observes the delivery vehicle approaching while driving. The regular postal carrier stops the truck and introduces himself to Chloe. Chloe tells him her tale and asks him for assistance. Diane passes them while driving and can make out Chloe in the wheelchair from a distance. He declines Diane's request to offer her Chloe. After some debate, Tu decides to go to the police station with Chloe. He is helping Chloe onto the vehicle when, all of a sudden, Diane shoots him in the back. Chloe is taken home, where she is locked in the basement. Chloe discovers her acceptance letter in the garbage and notices a lot of strange drugs there. It turns out that her mother has had her long-awaited acceptance notice for quite some time. She then unlocks a box bearing her name. She is surprised to discover her childhood pictures there. She was a typical young girl with strong limbs and legs. As Chloe looks further, she finds a death document bearing her name. According to the document, Chloe passed away 2 hours after birth.